Dobrodošli. Today we are making cucumber soup and mashed potatoes, a dish that's both old-fashioned and comforting. First, peel your cucumbers. You can slice them thinly for a smooth soup, or shred them if you prefer that rustic texture, or also if you might be blending the soup later, so it's easier this way. In a pot, heat a little oil or lard. I like to cook with lard. If you want to go traditional, add sliced onions and saute them until they are golden brown. Softly and gently so they don't burn. Then add your cucumbers to the pot. Add a little bit salt and stir it gently so they can absorb the oil and the heat. And then you cover your pot and let them cook gently so they can release their water. And you have to be careful so you don't cook on the hot so they don't burn. In a separate pan, now we're going to be making zaprashka. So you heat the oil or lard again, whichever you prefer, and let the flour brown gently. So stir it and go slowly, and then when you get a nice desired brown color, add a sprinkle of the sweet paprika, and then stir it gently and add some water, and then let it come to the boil and cook it slowly so you get a nice smooth texture. To your cucumbers, you add the vinegar for the flavor and preserve the texture of the cucumbers. Now pour the rocks into the cucumbers, rocks or your zaprashka, stir well and add a splash of vinegar to your taste. And then let it cook slowly. So whilst they're cooking, we are making the mashed potatoes that we'll be serving with the soup. I like to use red potatoes for their texture. You boil them in the salted water until they're soft. And when they're cooked, you drain them. I use the same pot, preserve the time, no much washing dishes. Then we're gonna add butter. Like you do it as much as you like. I did a big chunk, then add like a little bit of milk and a scoop of sour cream. And I cover the pot and let it sit there until everything kind of melts. And then I use the traditional masher and I mash it until I get a nice smooth texture. Now comes the best part, serving. Traditionally, you place a scoop of mashed potatoes right in the bowl and pour the cucumber soup over and eat it with a spoon. You can also serve it as a side dish to your meat, potatoes on the side and little cucumbers on the top. And that will be your side dish. Then this is how either you determine how much water you will add to your soup. If you want to eat it with a spoon, you have a little bit more water. If you want to eat it with a fork, then obviously as little water or non-water whatsoever. And then eat it with the meat, fish, whatever you like, or just on its own in a soup, in a bowl with a spoon, like I like to eat it. And then if you want to go a little bit more modern, then you blend your soup with a blender, whichever one you use it. I use the Ninja blender in my house. It's fast and easy. Don't forget, finish with just a touch more vinegar to brighten the flavor. And there you have it, a humble, hearty, old-fashioned cucumber soup with mashed potatoes, the way it's been enjoyed for the generations.